Welcome back to part 2 of the Christian Light Education Learning to Read series. For this part, we're going to be walking through the teacher's guide. I'm going to be showing you the scope and sequence. Now, no matter what homeschool curriculum you're looking at, the scope and sequence is probably one of the most important things as a homeschooling parent that you can go look at first. It's going to show you exactly what your child's learning that year, and more importantly, what order they're learning it in. Now, one of the things that has always stood out to me about Christian Light Education compared to every other curriculum that I've tried both as a teacher and as a homeschooling parent is how brilliantly designed the order of their lessons are. This curriculum is so strategic and systematic in the way that they introduce things to your child and then going back and reviewing them, because this is a spiral-based curriculum. So let's check it out. At the very front of your teacher's guide, you are going to find your scope and sequence. Now, this is an outline of the entire program. This will tell you exactly what lesson your child's working on, the concept that they're going to be learning for that day. If you choose to get any of those extra resources, it tells you what card to pull out, what rhyme your child's doing for that day, what sight word your child's going to be focusing on, their writing activity focus, and then the story from their little reader book. Now, you can see here, starting with the very first couple lessons of the Learning to Read program, we're starting off very gentle. We've got our letter sounds here that we're learning. You can see inside the child's light unit that we're beginning with the basics. We're recognizing letters, we're learning the letter sounds, we're practicing simple blends. And because this is a spiral-based curriculum, every new concept that your child's going to learn is going to build upon the last. So there's going to be lots of review in here. And the way that they've brilliantly organized the order of the lessons, you're not going to find any gaps. Every concept is going to be touched upon, explicitly taught, and then they go back and review it over and over again. Now, as they work their way through the light units, starting with those basic letter sounds, and then moving into blending those sounds together, they eventually work their way into reading full-blown words, and then finally, full paragraphs. Look how amazing this is. By the last light unit, your child's going to be reading longer stories. They're applying those advanced phonics rules like the long vowels, the digraphs, adding suffixes to the ends of words. And this is really what's growing their fluency and really helping with their comprehension. And just to give you like a true side-by-side comparison so you can see exactly how quickly your child's going to advance with this program, this is the very first story in that first reader book. And then fast forward to the final story of the Learning to Read program. Look at the difference. And not only can you be proud of your child, but you can be proud of yourself because you're the one who taught your child to read using this program. Now, if after seeing that drastic advancement from your child reading like 2-word sentences to full-blown paragraphs, if that's intimidating you, because honestly it did me at first too, I thought there's no way this program is going to get my child to go from this to this in just 10 light units. This program, it does not rush, it strengthens. Somehow, some way, they've just geniusly designed exactly the order in which these lessons fall, that scope and sequence, to where your child is just going to be soaking in all these phonics rules without having a bunch of holes and gaps left behind, so that by the time they get to the end of this program, not only are they reading, but they're confidently reading. If you have any questions specific to the scope and sequence or just Christian Light Education in general, drop them in the comments, and I will see you in the next video, part 3, where I'm going to show you what a lesson actually looks like.